Hey everybody, welcome back to Vera's View. I'm here to give you my rundown of Raw and SmackDown, my wins and fails. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree with me. I'd love to see some comments below. I want some feedback on this whole Vera's View thing. Are you enjoying it? What do you think? Let me know. I'm going to start off with Raw this week and my fails, of course. The first one being Tozawa. He sounded like some kind of damn bird after he beat Daivari, which, by the way, where did Daivari come from? Like, has he been back a while? I know I'm not really watching 205 Live, but where did he come from? My next fail has to be Alicia Fox beating up Sasha Banks after their match. Now, Sasha Banks may have got the win here, but Alicia Fox still comes out on top of the boss with this beatdown. I don't know what's going on. I don't like her getting one up on my girl. Kalisto beating Apollo Crews is my last fail for Raw. If they're building Apollo Crews up to be this, next big thing, why are they having him lose to Kalisto? And is someone backstage have some kind of mad hard-on for Kalisto? Because he now has wins in the record books over not only Apollo Crews, but Braun Strowman, ladies and gentlemen. My wins for Raw, though, they started off with Bray Wyatt's promo. He's talking about all the other men in the match for Extreme Rules, how he sacrificed most of them, and he hones in on Roman Reigns with this line when he says, "What does one silly little yard mean to a man who owns the world?" I thought that was a really powerful little proverb from Bray Wyatt. The Drifter finally debuting is a win for me. The record book's going to show that Elias got the win, even if it was The Miz who got Dean Ambrose disqualified so he could get it. Paul Heyman is a win for me this week. It's one step closer to our boy Brock Lesnar being live on Raw. I love how he comes out and really puts Finn over. He's saying how he's not one to underestimate him and so on and so forth. Finn Balor is quick to remind Paul Heyman, though, that the Universal Championship is a title that he never lost. Balor versus Anderson is my next win. It's interesting to see these two go at it. It's really cool, actually, because I just recently watched Finn Balor's episode of 24 on the WWE Network. Now, I always knew about the Bullet Club and Japan and yada, 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 but I never realized how personally close Anderson and Balor were before Luke Gallows even came into the picture. So it's really cool to see these guys have all that history and then fight each other on Monday Night Raw. Goldust! Oh my god, I loved this so much. It was like doing a time warp, going back in time to see the old school vignette. Shattered Dreams Productions are back in business. Love it. Matt Hardy wins the match against Sheamus today in the stipulation for the Tag Team Championship at Extreme Rules, and he picks a steel cage. It's going to be a brutal fight for these guys. Who's going to get out? Who's going to climb over? Who's going to pin who? I can't wait to see what happens. And of course, my final win for Raw is my girl, Alexa Bliss. She cracked Mickie James with that kendo stick. The impact was insane if you watch that slow motion replay. She also gave Bayley quite the smack last week. If you saw the welt she had over on WWE.com in the pictures, it was crazy. Michael Cole says there's a malice in the heart of that woman, and I, for one, love it. Over to SmackDown now. My fails start off with a women's tag team match. I know I love all the ladies involved here, but I'm really, really sick of seeing all these tag matches. I want a one-on-one feud for that SmackDown Women's Championship. Now, hopefully next week, after this Fatal 5-Way match, to have a number one contender that'll put like the ball rolling on that, and we're gonna get to see some one-on-one feuds instead of constant tag matches. My next fail is Sami Zayn beats Baron Corbin. Now, not the fact that he beat him, that's not what I'm upset about for the win here, actually. What I'm upset about is the fact that Baron Corbin then destroys Sami after the match. He has to be wheeled out on a stretcher. What is up with Sami Zayn being everyone's punching bag lately? I feel like WWE's like, we need a guy to look really strong. Send out Sami, he can beat it. They can beat Sami up all day. Like, poor Sami Zayn, I know he's getting some wins, but they don't seem to matter much when he's getting the literal shit kicked out of him on a regular basis. My last fail for SmackDown was the fact the main event was also a tag team match. There's 3 tag team matches on SmackDown. What is up with that? What's with all the tag matches, WWE? Give me some one-on-one action. My wins, though, they start off with Shane McMahon announcing that at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, the participants for the Money in the Bank ladder match are going to be Baron Corbin Dolph Ziggler, AJ Styles, Sami Zayn, and Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, Kevin Owens is a bit upset about this, and he somehow manages to complain his way into the match, and that's fine by me because we all know I love Kevin Owens, and he's now number 6 to get that contract for the title match. All the men are in the ring. They're going on and on about why they're the one who's going to win and so on. But you know what? Shinsuke had the best line when he said, "For those of you who don't know me, I'm Shinsuke Nakamura, but you can call me Mr. Money in the Bank." Let's keep the ball rolling with Shinsuke Nakamura. My next win happens when Shinsuke's backstage with AJ Styles. AJ Styles going on about how they're tag team partners tonight and yada, they have all this history. Shinsuke says, "We're partners tonight. But at Money in the Bank, I'm going to grab that contract and make your house my playground." I really like that line. Fashion Files made me laugh once again this week. They said their day just happened to be a little more H than ours. They're going to turn in their badges and so on. And Shane McMahon is backstage and he says, "You're not real cops." And Fandango says, "My dad keeps saying that too. I'm starting to think you're both right." That line struck me funny for some reason. Also, he goes to turn in his gun, which is a water gun. He says, "Careful, it's loaded." I just think this stuff's so funny. I can't believe I was against it in the beginning. Now, I was never against Fashion Files. I've loved that since episode 1. But, I was not about this Breezango thing. And they have made the best moments in SmackDown Live in the past couple of months. For sure, hands down. Jinder Mahal's celebration was a big win for me. The music, the dancing, the costumes was so over the top. It was what we need from a heel in this big celebration. He's just going to get so many America chants. He's going to get so much heat for this, and I can't wait to see him face Randy Orton in Randy Orton's hometown because we know the boos are going to be insane in Missouri. And my last win is, again, Tyler Breeze and Fandango. Tyler Breeze quickly rolls up Jey Uso after Fandango squirts him in the face with a water gun, and then Fandango quickly rolls up Jimmy Uso after Tyler Breeze distracts him with the wig. After the match, they say, "Why the long faces?" to the Usos, or the Uggos as they like to call them. They say, "It looks like you've been caught wearing white after Labor Day." I really enjoyed that. Now, sadly, they did not go on to win the tag team championships, but it's probably because the New Day is supposedly coming back to feud with the Usos, so maybe another time. But that's all for this week, you guys. Please check back soon for more Vera's View. I'm Vera for the WWFu InterNetwork.